Your life is precious, a unique gift from God, a creation that took 9 months. Yet, many of us fail to cherish this gift. Instead, we often find ourselves wasting away, consuming junk food, getting lost in the endless hopes of video games, and drowning in the stimulation of social media. The result? A generation plagued by depression, physical neglect, and a pervasive sense of aimlessness. Many of us, if we are honest, feel like we're losing in the game of life. This was my reality just a few years ago. I was trapped in a cycle of unhealthy habits and unfulfilled potential. Now I've changed and transformed through the power of self-improvement and YouTube. I am proud to say I am no longer the person I was 2 to 3 years ago. Why should you listen to me? Because I was just like many of you. As a fellow Roblox player, I was addicted to it. I consumed unhealthy food, led a sedentary lifestyle, and felt like I was going nowhere. But I made a conscious decision to change, and if I can do it, so can you. I still play Roblox, but now in moderation and with a purpose. This journey of self-improvement isn't about perfection, it's about progress and becoming the best version of yourself. This video is for those who see themselves in my past, for those who seek to reclaim their lives while still enjoying their passions. It's about how to transform your life, step by step, while still having fun along the way. Going to the gym or being physically active in general is a non-negotiable aspect when it comes to bettering your life. Physical fitness is a cornerstone of overall well-being. If you can't afford to go to the gym, use whatever you can work with. There are plenty of YouTube videos out there that use things that you can find in your home to work out. When going to the gym though, don't do these CrossFit or yoga bullcrap. In my opinion, they are a waste of time. But take that with a grain of salt. If you're new to weightlifting, I recommend training at least 3 times a week, but definitely do more if your weekly schedule allows it. I personally train 5 days a week. But wait, I don't know any exercises to do in the gym. Don't worry, if you are completely new to weightlifting, I recommend the YouTube channel Trainer Winnie. He has absolute beginner workout plans and simplifies everything when it comes to targeting certain muscle groups. With the gym comes having a proper diet. If you still live with your parents and eat what they cook, nothing wrong with that. Enjoy it for as long as you can. I don't have a lot of tips for improving your diet, but I know meat is a very good source of protein, including eggs. There are various YouTube channels that show you meals that can improve your health and build more muscle. You can meal prep with your parents to integrate these meals into your regular daily diet. These habits are easy to do, but if done every day, they can contribute to a better life. Now you might be thinking, journaling, like writing down our feelings? That's so gay! Sure, you write down your feelings, but ask yourself, what are you grateful for? Grateful? There's nothing to be grateful for. Gratitude can sometimes be hard to find, but imagine the things that you use every day suddenly disappearing. How would you feel then? That's what I thought. Every night before you go to bed, write down on your notes app on your phone or in an actual journal what you are grateful for and why. For example, I am grateful for my phone because it entertains me and helps me stay connected. I am grateful to my parents buying me this phone because I know they worked hard to afford it. You should feel better and happier after writing. Remember to date each entry. After a few months, you can look back to see how many things you are grateful for. There's another type of journaling, and you can add it before you write down your grateful entry. Write down a checklist of what you're going to do when you wake up in the morning. I'll list a few habits you could write down. I'll go more in depth in these ones. You should meditate for at least 5 minutes every morning when you wake up. The app I recommend is Medito. You can use whatever you want, but I just recommend Medito. It gives you a good introduction to meditating. Meditating can help you be more present in the moment. It also helps you think clearer and be able to lock in on work or studies. Just a few minutes of meditating can set a positive start for the day. Alternatively, you could pray and give thanks to the Lord every morning. Cold showers give you a mood boost and a surge of energy. The cold water closes up your pores and makes you feel more refreshed than a warm or hot shower. If you're a guy, some studies say that cold showers increase your testosterone. I suggest 1 minute of cold showers, preferably at the end of your regular shower. I don't suggest taking a cold shower a few hours before going to bed, as this keeps you awake later. Warm showers relax your body to prepare to go to sleep. This is more in terms of relationships with other people. Putting on your fake self with different groups of people is tiring. You won't even build a good relationship with your significant other if you aren't being yourself. Being authentic means being attentive. When a friend is talking to you, listen with your full attention. It's disrespectful when you're lecturing to someone but they're on their phone or looking away at something else, right? The advice I can give to you is to just be yourself. You're eventually going to meet people who share the same values as you. But I'm an absolute weirdo. It first comes with improving the good things about you. It's different with every person. God created us in His image. Other than that, that's all the advice I have. I know a lot of people who stay up as late as 4 in the morning. When I tell them the time I sleep, they call me crazy. Sleep is so important to our lives that I can't emphasize it enough. It goes back to being stimulated by our devices. They keep us awake at night, preventing us from sleeping and resulting in us being in an endless cycle of being sleep deprived. If you spend a lot of time on screens, you need to turn on the night light feature on them. Block out the blue light from reaching your eyes. The blue light from our devices keeps us from sleeping, as our eyes think it's the same light as the sun, keeping us awake. You need to get 8 hours of quality sleep for you to recover from the day and prepare for tomorrow. Trainer Winnie has more information about sleep. Most people I know listen to music containing very mature content like violence, drugs, and sex. This music makes people feel tough and good about themselves when in reality they are just consuming themes that are detrimental to their lives. I'm not saying all music does this, but the more popular ones promote sinful behaviors that don't match the principles of improving your life. Choose music that resonates with your feelings and values. Choose music to get you motivated and hyped in the gym. Touch grass. Every single one of us is guilty of spending too much time on the internet. In some cases, a little too much. We are so stimulated by our phones and computers that we don't spend time outside. It looks like a stretch, but it isn't. Turn off your computer, put your phone down, and just go outside. Anyways, you don't even have to do anything. You could sit outside and just listen. Listen to the dogs barking, the birds chirping, and even that one bird that you've heard when we were little kids. Feel the breeze on your face as the wind comes and goes also. It's a peaceful and quiet contrast compared to the YouTube shorts and TikTok videos that keep you stimulated. Take a break from the digital world and go outside. Enjoy what God has made and reconnect with the world around you. To conclude, the journey of self-improvement is a path full of small habits and mindful choices that collectively shape our lives. From physical fitness to authentic relationships, from gratitude to sleep, each step brings us closer to being the best version of ourselves. This video should set as a spark to ignite yourself to improve your life. The advice I gave you should start your self-improvement journey. I will be rooting for you, and God bless.